Hey, it's Stacia, and it's time to continue our mate and two journey. So, I have bad news actually. I've completely failed my goal. The goal was to do 500 mate and twos by the end of the year. So, I failed that. I only got 235. And I was going to make a run for the finish, but then I got the flu. So, that did not go well. So, to punish myself for failing, I now have to do 1,000 mate and twos by the end of this month. So, today is January 2nd when I'm recording this. So, all right, I think this is totally doable, but we're going to have to bump this up all the way to 1,000. And I hope you guys like mate and twos because we have to do a lot of them. All right, but these are actually great training. I know I've mentioned this probably many times, but the idea behind this exercise is to assimilate more checkmating patterns into our brain, but not only do that, but to master the ones we do know just a little bit, right? So, like, there's some patterns I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen that before, but I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I've seen that before. I want to be like, oh, that's easy, boom, like master them. So that's the point of this exercise, and let's go ahead and get to it. So I'll pick the mate and twos, and let's see how many we can do. I think a good goal for today would be like, well, I'm at 235. Let's see. I'd like to be at 275. I think that would be nice. So if we could do 40, we'll be doing well. So where's this mate and two? I honestly think it might be this move, because if they do take that knight, we have this, and that looks like checkmate. So the question is, does that knight move work? Sure does. Okay. Best move for black. This move definitely comes to mind, right? That would allow the queen to, or the king to come here still. But then, where's our mate? Oh, is it here? I was gonna go there, but that didn't work. This one though, that seems to work. I taught chess camp all day, so naturally, what do I want to do? More chess, more chess. I don't know why. I literally came home, ate dinner, took a nap, woke up, played Blitz in order to wake up, poured myself a 10 p.m. glass of wine, and now I just want to do more chess, so, But I want to break 1900 soon. And I think this is part of the way I do that. So, honestly, I'm liking the look of this check because if they go here, I believe, is that checkmate? It's not. They have this square, right? So it could be this one. That one looks promising. So if here, if there, I don't know. We have discoveries, but I'm not sure because they could also just take that. So I'm not so sure. What if we just push the pawn? That's a check. I mean, sometimes I feel like I should just look at all the checks, like it's train my brain to do that automatically. It kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. So if we just check right now, there's only one move, right? There's this move. And then this looks promising, probably because it's checkmate. So we did find it. Okay. So we've got this check with the knight. And is that anything? We also have this check. Which one? I like the look of this, but I guess they... What do they do there? Oh, it's white's turn. So maybe that it would help if I knew whose turn it was. It's white's turn. So we're going after this guy. He is our target. I'm pretty sure it's going to be this. Even though it's nice to get the fork, the real idea is to force the king up and play rook a7, and I believe that's just mate. Okay, 5 down. It's probably that move. Yeah, it is. Because look, if they block, then that's actually checkmate. Man, pawns are strong. Look how effective this pawn is. It's like helping us mate the king. The other one is if we check and they just move the king, then we go here. And that's also mate thanks to the pawn. So that's very nice. That would be an example of a pattern that, yeah, I've kind of seen it before, but it doesn't look super familiar to me, you know? But if we do 1,000 of these mate and twos, we're bound to learn some new mating patterns, right? Or strengthen more, level them up. All right, so I mean, of course, this check comes to mind, but they just go here, right? And oh, then we have this check. And that is going to be mate thanks to the bishop taking away the g3 square. Okay, so these have seemed fairly easy so far. Like, sometimes there's ones that I struggle with, but nothing like that so far. Find the best move for white. Ooh, these are so fun and satisfying, aren't they? We've got this discovered check, and we can pick where we want to put this bishop. We even have one double check. I always look at these first because they're just so forcing. The king must move. In fact, there's only one move, and then the rook comes in, that's it. So it's another reason to look at that first, because a lot of times it's the answer. All right. We have this nice looking check utilizing the pin down the C file. So if check and here, do we have a mate? Well, I don't see one actually. Now, if we did this one and they went here, no. But they could also take a bunch of ways. So where's our mate? There's this check looks pesky to me. I'm not sure how pesky it is. By the way, scary position, right? Like, we're about to get mated. Big time. Like, really big time. Even if we play g3, there's pressure on g3 as well. h5 is coming. It's a lot to worry about here, but I think the real answer has to do with a discovery. So I think we're just going to move the knight and try to get mate. Which somehow I missed before, didn't I? Oh yeah, I did, because look, if we do check here and they go here and we take, I thought they were going to run to the corner, but they are not, so. I do believe that's the answer then. They can't take the knight. They have nowhere else to go. It's very forced. Oh, well, they took it, so. Find the best move for white here. Simple one. Check the king, check the king. That's it. See, that pattern I knew. And I knew it well because it happens in the Mora too. So I've done that pattern myself in like a real tournament game. King takes h5. I mean, there's this, and then what? Only move. Yeah, and then we come down here. I think that is mate, because thankfully not only is the pawn protected, but the pawn guards the g5 square. So that does make a mate. Oh, I like positions like this. This knight f6 thing is a real defensive resource. I remember I made a flashcard on this resource, and I really did learn it from that flashcard. I know it all the time now. Wow, is this the exact variation that I teach? I teach this like trap line in the Rosio Gambit. I might show you guys it real quick. Because why not? It looks like it's it. But is it actually going to be... In that line, it's not mate, so this can't be. That can't be. Yeah, this is a little different because we're probably going to check here. And then after this, I think we just have queen e5. And that's just mate. And the pawn, like, is protecting that. So, looks really good. Got to force the king up, because otherwise the bishop would block this check. Mate. Just for fun, I'll show you that line real quick, because it's really fun. In the Rosio Gambit, I don't think I say that right, that opening. Rosio Gambit? I don't know, it's like a reverse Vienna or something. So you can play it against the Italian game as black. And I'll just turn the engine off. We don't need it. F5 is the move. So it's kind of like a reverse Vienna. And so the best move, I think, is actually to play D5 or D4. Pretty sure this is the best. Might as well check it since we're here. Oh, D3 is also good. Engine might say D4. Yeah, engine says D4, but D3 is good too. What you shouldn't do is take it. But I like to play this, like, I'll call it a troll line, because that means we really are kidding. Like, this isn't sound to take this, okay? And you'll see why. But it's very fun. It says white's position is sound, but not after what I'm about to do. Okay, because they like to push here. And then I love to play this move, knight d4. This is such an interesting move. Now, the funny thing about it is that they can't take the knight. Okay, and if they don't take it, I actually like black's position. You know, black is going to push d5 and get a really nice center and stuff. So they could just play knight f6 here and be fine. But if they do take the knight, which, you know, if you're playing blitz or something, they usually do take it. And then we have this check. And then, okay, g6. Okay, we take it. And then knight f6. Now you can see how this resembles the puzzle we just did a little bit. And usually this knight f6 thing, it can be a showstopper, right? But it's not here because we just push forward check. Okay, we let them take the queen because we make a new queen. And then after this, if they think they're winning material, for example, Like we go here to stop the knight from coming back. If they do something like this, then they just lose the game because there's a fork here. And the knight's trapped. So that was the line I wanted to show. I thought is interesting. As you can see, white is +4. Some dubious moves in there I made for black though. Like they don't have to do this fork, that's for sure. Yeah, they should just play knight to f6. And try to trap the queen. But white's still better there. All right, anyway, back to our, oh no, I didn't make a new tab. I thought I made a new tab. Oh good, we're still in. All right. Thought I'd show that real quick though. I mean, maybe I should show my different trap lines in like different videos, like make a new series on trap lines. That actually would be a good idea because I have so many of them now. And they're the basis for other moves that I play and stuff. Anyway, mate and twos. I'm losing focus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, we only did 11 and I want to do 40. So we got to pick up the pace here. I'll try not to chat too much here. Looks like we have this check here. And then on this move, we trade queens. No, we play checkmate. Oh no, I was wrong. I thought here and here. Oh no, they go back. Oh, I messed up. Wait, this is the same puzzle we had. Isn't this the same exact puzzle we had at the start? It is. So it didn't count for that reason because I accidentally went to the exact puzzle we had at number 1. And what's sad is I got it wrong. So, okay, let's recenter ourselves. I think this really is this now. Wow, look at this scary pair of rooks. We've got the boars. Some people call these the pigs because they want to eat all the pawns. But I think, you know, if they're threatening mating ideas as well, then I call them boars. All right. Okay. So this check. This is why it's always best to look at all your checks. Because I feel like this one, I mean, if you know the pattern, it probably looks obvious. But if you go for like a more obvious check, they just run away, you know. And if you try this check, for example, they just run away. But this one pushes the king this way. And then we just, whoops, they have to go here, obviously. And then we play queen h5, and that should be mate. A nice little dovetail checkmate. Let's continue. We got work to do here. Check there. Could it be this? I'm not sure actually. I thought if here, then this. But you know what? They do have this square in that case because we're blocking the bishop still. I looked at this, but they go here and attack the knight. Oh, but wait, the knight moves. And that looks like mate. One nice thing about these knights is that, you know, when you move them, they still protect the square they were in. I guess most pieces do that. But then they also, like, I don't know. Knights are just so tricky. I love this. Ooh, this is a queen sack. Here, here, and pawn checkmate. It's really nice. Best move for white here. I think it's just here, here, and it's a ladder mate, right? And the best move for black. It's actually checkmate. Handy to know these patterns, right? Because, I mean, the queen's in a good position, but she's also attacked. But she's not going to get captured if we checkmate. Checkmating takes priority, and that's part of why we do this. King H2, I don't see it yet. It could be, well, I was thinking it could be this move because after check, if they do take us, we have this mate. But what if they take with a rook? Do we have anything there? I don't think so. What if we do this check? They have to take this way. So I like that. I'm not convinced. Oh, wait. Maybe it is this. Here, here, and check. The queen guards G3. And everything else, too. So I do think that's it. It's pretty cool. It's like, it kind of reminds me of a smothered mate, but like a, like off the back rank somehow. So this one, we just take. Now, if they did take that, we just play queen checkmate. But now that we have this, pretty sure that's mate. It is. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Look what it did since I got that one right and then I got it wrong. It didn't turn it into a -2 or -5 or anything. It turned it into +2, but it's red. I've never seen that. Okay, so anyway, 1, 2, 3, 16, 17, 18. Okay, 2 more, and then we're going to do 20 more as fast as we can. Okay, and if you want to stick with me and see if you can do it as fast as me, go for it. Probably won't be too hard. I'm kind of slow. Okay. You know, I didn't used to be this down on myself, but after taking the last year working with strong chess kids, I realized that I am slow. I think I always was slow, I just didn't realize it. Where's the mate here? I think it's just that. I mean, I looked at this, I'm like, nothing's working. But this one, though, because here and mate. So again, to me, that just means it's a pattern I just don't know well enough yet. Got to know it better. I didn't learn all this when I was a kid, so got to cram it in my 44-year-old brain now. But it's been working, right? I started at age 35, so it's been, what, 9 years? And I got to 1800. That's, I'll take it. But I would like to do better. I want to do better than that. Leaving my whole career for chess, though, that's probably even better than breaking 1900. Chuck there. Some people call it a blunder, though. Okay, I want to try as fast as I can, so sorry I keep getting distracted. Let's get back to it. I like this check because the queen is pinned. Then we can take the rook with checkmate. And even on queen f1, the queen would be pinned here, and we're still guarding the critical squares. And then we could take here with mate. So on this one, though, where's our checkmate? Well, the queen's pinned, so we just take. Okay, next one. It's going to be this. Yep, there's two mates. If we take and they go this way, notice the bishop's pinned. Then we go checkmate, and if they go the other way, we go checkmate. Okay. This could be a pawn checkmate, is it? This is the move I want to play. They go here. Oh, of this. If we check, only move. That looks good. Pawn guards this and here, and this will guard this. So it's kind of like a side rank checkmate we're creating here. Yeah, and at the camp, when I finish off the kids, which I take no pleasure. No, I do. I've lost to too many 9-year-olds. Of course I take pleasure. Even in the end game, I just orchestrate a checkmate pattern. It must be from doing all these mates. I didn't reach my goal, but I did use 235. That can't mean nothing, right? Back to going fast. This check looks very promising here. Arabian mate. Yep. I think we could do this. It's not forcing, except it does threaten mate in 1, and it looks hard to get out of it. So if we do this, oh, I don't know. They take with check, so nope, we got to be more forcing than that. What about this first? Then they go here. Oh, but then we can take. We are protected. So is the knight. Sometimes you just got to change the move order. If you change the move order, Good things happen. Pretty sure we're going to play rook takes. They have to go here, and then we get our mate. Looks like mate in 1, but it's not because they get out. And then we go here. Let's checkmate. Oh, we can't. Could be this. What about check here and here? That is mate. Queen continues guarding out the good squares. Ooh, this check's better than it looks at first glance. Because if they go here, I believe that's mate. We actually take away that square. And you can't block at all. Who would guess there was mate and 2 in that position? It just looked so open. All right, so we're doing good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 20, 25. We're at 29, so we have 11 more to go. So if we get to this +1 on the second row. All right, let's do it. Let's get 40. Oh, there's a knight there. Do we have something else? What about this? There's this check too. Yep, it is mate. They run away. What is this one? Why don't I see it? I feel like it's not a hard one. Could it be this? Ooh, I think it is. Because, well, now if we free up this square for the queen, queen g3. That's mate. The pawn guards h5. So this is one of those patterns I need to know better. I like this. I didn't see it right away at all. Like in a blitz game, I would probably just make the wrong move. That's what that means. Okay, that's why we do these. Let's continue. We take that rook because that one's easy. We have a double check here. We have this and this. On this one, the king has an extra square. But this one, we guard that. And then here, and then just mate. How about, Wow. I think we just plop our queen in there because after it takes we have smothered mate with knight f6 and the rook still guards g8. As an attacking player, I especially want to know my checkmating patterns. Just means my attacks will be leveled up. We're going to sack that bishop? Maybe. I think we are, in fact. That's a pattern I do kind of know. Oh, I was wrong. Why was I wrong? Here takes check. Oh, they get out. Yeah. Hey, out of 40 puzzles, I missed a couple. I mean, of course, right? That's going to happen. No biggie. Let's solve this one, though. If it's not that, then what is it? Ooh, it could be this. Yeah, actually it is. They have to block. That's horrible. Okay. We have double check again with this move. So they would go here, right? Oh, and then we have mate. So this time we're in check. Is there any other choice? Isn't that like the only move? I'm just kind of confused by this one so far. I don't see the mate after that. Take, and there's a mate? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that we take. Let's just see if we moved here. I mean, they could keep checking us, right? They just keep checking us. There's no way it's that. We have to take. What? I am shocked. Well, first of all, the queen is pinned. But then don't they just have this? So I move somewhere where they can't check me. Is that the idea? How? Okay. I don't know what I'm missing in this position, but I'm missing something. Let's see. Oh my gosh. You guys are probably screaming at me right now. We get out of check by blocking. And the queen is pinned. So they can't do much. They have to take there. And now it's mate. Wow, that was a cool one. That's just a cool... I mean, I know this theme. I've seen it. But see, I don't know it well enough. Okay. So 3 wrong and 40 I'm not too happy about, but could be worse. We're getting our training in, that's more important. So find the best move for black here. We're definitely close to ladder mate. I think we just go here. And again, this is a pattern. Wait, that doesn't work. If that rook was protected, that's a pattern I know. With the king guarding these squares, pawns guarding this square. And then you deliver a mate there, but it's not this one. So this makes sense here. Oh, then here. So it is this. Okay, I think this is our last one. We'll count after this one to make sure. But I'm definitely ready to be done. I want to play a game or something now. Definitely could be this rook check. I think it is. Or rook, I mean knight. Check here, hitting that. They must go here, and then checkmate. Okay, let's count it up. I think we got 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, we have 2 more to go. Okay, let's get these right for sure. This one's easy because I'm pretty sure we just sacked the queen. This is a really nice idea where now the rook is pinned. So we deliver checkmate. This is the same exact thing, right? Not the most awesome finish. I mean, it is a queen sack, but let's do one last one to try and get a different finish. Also, will I break 2,300? Okay, I'm pretty sure I could get that way higher. Find the best move for white. I think it's this. This check looks menacing. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I didn't see this pawn for some reason. I thought I was coming in. Well, we could take that. That's one thing we could do. Do we have a mate? Actually, we do. We have this. And if they go here, that's also still checkmate. Still a dovetail mate. Can't take your own pawn, and our pawn guards that. So it makes the dovetail. The dovetail of death. All right. All right, so we did it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. But if you didn't, too bad, because I have to get to 1,000. But we will get to 1,000. I am not failing twice in a row. I might fail, but I'll just get myself back up and do even better the next time. So this is Stacia, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye.